Hello, I'm Carly and welcome to the last Grown Up in the Woods. Today I've been tagged by Boho Bushcraft to do these 7 questions. If you are not familiar with Boho Bushcraft's channel, go check her out. She's got a great channel. Definitely go check her out. Do it now. No, wait until after this video. Question number 1. Why did I start my YouTube channel? Well, there's a short answer and a long answer. The short answer is that I want to help people be more comfortable outside and encourage them to get outside and connect with nature. So the long answer is that when I finished university for fish and wildlife, there wasn't a lot of jobs in the field. So I ended up working in outdoor education. And there I got to see people sometimes going out into the wilderness for their first time. And I saw the profound changes it had on them. And that was just amazing. Unfortunately, that pays terribly. So when I got a job with fisheries, I jumped on that opportunity, and then I got offered my dream job as a backcountry park ranger up north, where I learned so much. But after a few years of that, I really started to miss the outdoor ed part of it. I missed sharing what I knew with people, and so I started looking into doing guiding programs or maybe going into more recreation stuff. And finally one day I woke up and I'm like, I'm going to become a teacher. So I applied to go back to university for my Bachelor of Education. However, the indoor lifestyle didn't suit me well as a student. I didn't get out as much as I wanted to, and then I became a teacher. And although my goal was to spend lots of time outside, I didn't really get a chance because as a new teacher, I'm taking temporary contracts or I'm subbing, and so I just don't get those opportunities. And then park rangering which I was still doing in the summer, got increasingly office-based until the last year park rangering, where I was literally getting sick from being inside. So I had to take a few months off, and it was a really hard time for me. I started brainstorming all of these ideas of things that I could do instead of teaching, and I had everything from breeding tarantulas to gold panning to doing some outdoor education consulting. And eventually I went back to work, but kind of that feeling stuck with me, and I don't know why I chose YouTube as a platform. It just seemed like a lot of fun. So I wanted to make nature feel like a welcoming place filled with fascinating things and edible plants and insects, and try to show people nature through my eyes. And I just want to share my knowledge and my experience with other people, whether they're very experienced outdoors people or just getting into spending more time outdoors. It's been a great way to get me outside again, and it's a creative output. So all of those things combined. Told you it was a long answer. Number 2, when did I start? I started in April 2015. Number 3, what is the story behind your channel name? My channel name is a play on the book The Last Child in the Woods, written by Richard Louv, and it outlines the impact that children spending more time inside is having on society and health and all of this stuff. However, the book is now over 10 years old, which means a lot of the people who were kids when that was being written are now becoming adults. And he coins the term nature deficit disorder. So now we have this plague of adults and kids who have nature deficit disorder. I think, including myself, I started spending too much time inside, and I was getting it. So, hence the last Grown Up in the Woods. Number 4, how long will I be on YouTube? And I like Boho Bushcraft's answer, and that is, as long as I'm having fun. And the community here is so amazing that that's going to be a long time as far as I see it. Number 5, do you make your own thumbnails? Yes. I use GIMP. I have a template set up now, and I just cut out images from the video and pop them on and arrange them, and it's kind of fun. Number 6, do you make your own intros and outros? Yes. I mean, my intro is so simple. It's a picture of me pointing at something with the bird. And my outro is always a little different. So I make that, I guess. What camera do I use? I use a Canon G7X. It's like a compact camera with a DSLR sensor, so it can do some fairly high quality stuff. It has a terrible autofocus, and not all of the features that I would like, but it's pretty good, and it's light, and that's what I really love. And I also have a GoPro 3 that I use, but I don't think the quality on that's very good. I use a Tascam DR 5 for sound, and 3 people to tag. Now, I don't think I'm going to actually tag anyone, because I don't want to make anyone feel under pressure to do this, but I am going to give 3 shout-outs, and if you feel like doing this, then you can go ahead and do it. So my first shout-out is to Erin Stig Fine Art. She does very nature-based art. I love it, and she's a lovely person. And the second one would be Zach Bird Adventure Hour, and he and his wife are metal detectorists. They find all sorts of Civil War relics and old coins, which is really cool. And what I really love is once in a while he'll put out these artsier films with very poetic prose and excellent editing. I'll put a link to one of those videos down below. The third one would be Princess Wears Hiking Boots. She has 63 subscribers. She needs a lot more. She does hiking trips all over the world. In the last year alone, it looks like she's gone to Patagonia, New Zealand, and Hawaii. And I think she lives in Australia, so she's done some hiking there. Plus, she does travel tips and shows off her gear, and she's just a cool gal. So go check that one out too. And I think that's it for today for the last Grown Up in the Woods. I'm in my Quincy, by the way, and my butt's getting cold. So time to go, I guess, right?